Welcome to our journey through one of the most incredible discoveries in human history, the Rosetta Stone. This single artifact, unearthed over 200 years ago, forever changed how we understand one of the world's most fascinating ancient civilizations. But what exactly is the Rosetta Stone? Why is it so important? And how did it unlock the secrets of hieroglyphs that had puzzled humanity for centuries? Today, we'll explore the historical backdrop of its creation, the gripping story of its discovery, the groundbreaking work of deciphering it, and the monumental impact it had on modern Egyptology. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand the Rosetta Stone, but also why it remains one of the most valuable treasures of human history. The historical context. To truly appreciate the Rosetta Stone, we need to understand the world it came from. It was carved in 196 BCE, during a fascinating period in Egypt's history, under the rule of the Ptolemaic dynasty. The Ptolemies were descendants of one of Alexander the Great's generals, Ptolemy I, who established himself as ruler of Egypt after Alexander's death. The Ptolemaic rulers were a mix of Greek and Egyptian traditions. They adopted the title of pharaoh, but maintained Greek as the language of administration and scholarship. This blending of cultures is crucial to the story of the Rosetta Stone. In 196 BCE, Egypt was ruled by Ptolemy III, a young and relatively inexperienced ruler. To solidify his power and gain favor with the Egyptian priests, Ptolemy V issued a decree. This decree, written in 3 scripts, hieroglyphs, demotic, and ancient Greek, was inscribed on large stones and placed in temples across Egypt. One of these inscriptions is what we now know as the Rosetta Stone, discovery of the Rosetta Stone. Fast forward to 1799. The French were in Egypt, led by none other than Napoleon Bonaparte. While Napoleon's military campaign didn't succeed as planned, it inadvertently led to one of the greatest archaeological finds of all time. Near the town of Rosetta, modern-day Rashid, French soldiers were fortifying an old building when they stumbled upon a black stone slab covered in inscriptions. Recognizing its potential significance, they brought it to the attention of scholars accompanying the expedition. When the British defeated the French in Egypt in 1801, they took possession of many of the artifacts discovered, including the Rosetta Stone. It was transported to London and has been on display at the British Museum since 1802, where it remains one of the most visited and iconic exhibits. What is the Rosetta Stone? The Rosetta Stone is a granodiorite stele, measuring approximately 114 centimeters tall, 72 centimeters wide, and 28 centimeters thick. It's not particularly beautiful or impressive at first glance, but its inscriptions are extraordinary. The text on the stone is a decree issued by Ptolemy V, praising him and outlining benefits for the priesthood and citizens. What makes it unique is that the decree is written in 3 scripts. 1 hieroglyphs, the script of the gods. 2 demotic, the everyday script of the common people, used for administrative and legal documents. 3 ancient Greek, the language of the ruling elite and administration under the Ptolemies. Because the same text was written in all 3 scripts, it provided a linguistic bridge that ultimately unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing. The challenge of deciphering hieroglyphs. Before the Rosetta Stone, hieroglyphs were a complete mystery. While scholars had some understanding of ancient Greek, they had no idea how hieroglyphs worked. Were they purely symbolic, representing concepts and ideas? Or were they phonetic, representing sounds? The answer turned out to be both. But it took decades of painstaking work to figure that out. The first breakthrough came from Thomas Young, an English polymath in the early 19th century. Young identified that some hieroglyphs corresponded to proper names in the Greek text, such as Ptolemy. This was a critical step in understanding that hieroglyphs could represent sounds. However, it was Jean-François Champollion, a French linguist, who finally cracked the code in 1822. Champollion had a deep understanding of both Greek and Coptic, the latter being a language derived from ancient Egyptian. By comparing the Greek and hieroglyphic texts, he deduced that hieroglyphs combined phonetic and symbolic elements. This discovery revolutionized the field of Egyptology and opened up thousands of years of Egyptian history for study.